Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Halloween! I'm Beetlejuice. So, yeah, that's happening. I hope you guys are having a happy and safe Halloween. Get lots and lots of candy. But today, I wanted to do something that kind of reminded me a little bit of candy. And that is doing something on mollies. Get it? Because mollies come in all different colors and all different morphs. So I wanted to do a care guide on these guys. So mollies were actually first described in 1821. The gentleman that described them actually found them in ponds and streams down in New Orleans. Now, they are really the perfect fish. They only grow 3 to 5 inches. Again, depending on their morph, some may vary, and you can see like some of our leopards there are getting pretty big. I love the black ones, but they suck to catch. These guys, oh, there we go. Zoom out a little bit so it's easier. The average lifespan on these guys is about 5 years with proper water condition and maintenance. Again, that plays a big role into it. The diet on these guys, I was actually kind of shocked when I was doing research on these guys of the diet. Like, obviously I know the basics of the diet, but I didn't know how wide the diet went. So like the most common thing that, you know, we feed them are flakes and pellets, but these guys can also eat they eat algae. Apparently they like picking at algae. And the big one is if they aren't fed enough, then they will actually start shredding your plants. Did not know that. But we also keep our fish very well fed, so they're nice, fat, and happy. Now, tank size for these guys is minimum of a 20-gallon. Obviously, when you have large schools, you want to make sure that they're in typically anywhere between a 29 and a 55-gallon aquarium. You want to give them plenty of space to move around. Now, things that can go with mollies, typically, so we have cories in here. We have the orange Von Rio, tetra, mystery snails, plecos, guppies, danios, tetras. I mean, there's actually a big list of animals that can, or fish that can go with these mollies. Now, the different types of mollies that are in here, we have some assorted leery tails. You can see the leery tail has that long strand off its behind. We also have the koi sword tails, the tricolors, and then just an assortment. Oh, water temp for these guys needs to be between typically about 75 to 80 degrees is where they like it. They do like it warm, and they do actually like and prefer harder water. They actually struggle sometimes with softer water, so just keep that in mind if you guys want to add these. I don't know where that light is coming from. I think it's coming from my turtle tank, which is very annoying. It's funny because you can actually see my reflection through. Isn't that creepy? Look at that hair. Yeah, that hair is something. It could be a haunting on this Halloween. But one of the crazy things is you can actually adjust mollies to salt water, and they actually kind of like salt water. It blows my mind where you have certain species of fish that can go, I wouldn't say go back and forth, because it's either one or the other. Like if you adjust them from freshwater into saltwater, then they have to stay saltwater. It's not like a bull shark that can go back and forth between freshwater and saltwater. You can see we do have some Java ferns in here for plants. Here's one of the cories. That's a Palladius cory. And yeah, so these guys, there's about 43, I got too close to the tank. They didn't like that. There's about 43 different types of molly species, with more being, or I should say 43 species that are recognized with the morphs and all that. And then that's actually a really good picture. They're all together. But there's more and more being discovered each and every day, and they just, you know, people are creating them by breeding them, and these guys are live bearers, and so it is not hard to breed. We actually have a couple of tanks that are just full of babies, not from these guys, but from other mollies that we had. And then price on these guys really varies. They can be anywhere from $2 up to about $50. They just don't want to do any work with the camera. And it just comes down to what they are, how quality and all that. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. See, look. Lots of little babies. Told you, we had more in there. So, if you're looking for an outstanding freshwater species that is really colorful and vibrant on this Halloween day, then check out your favorite mollies. They are absolutely amazing. Easy, hardy fish. Kind of like, I don't know, I kind of refer to them like guppies. They breed like guppies, that's for sure. And they're really, really hardy. You still want to do ratios of males to females. So typically 1 male, 2 females is what I recommend. You get too many boys in there and they start getting cranky, and they're gonna run the females too, and you just don't want that. Yeah. But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing on this spooky day and this channel. We really appreciate your guys' subscriptions and likes and comments and shares. You guys are absolutely amazing, and it's what makes this channel what it is today. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week.